Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter.
Hey guys, what is up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. It's Monday, it's a new week. I get to wash my hair today. I'm happy. We're about to get ready to exercise. I'm about to make a new pre-workout. I've never tried this pre-workout. It's by Ghost. I'm really excited to exercise. I haven't exercised in a while. I'm gonna go make my pre-workout and change and do all that fun stuff. Okay, so I bought these samples online, obviously. And I got this pre-workout that I'm gonna try. And then I'm excited about these. I also got one more, but these are the two that I'm trying today. So like I'm gonna have this one and my mom's gonna have this one. And then we'll just try both of them. That's how we try things faster in my house. So I've heard a lot of good things about both of these flavors and this brand. So I'll let you know if I recommend it or not. Alright, so I'm trying the pre-workout. Ooh. There's no aftertaste with that.
Where's mine?
It's right here. My mom's trying it too. That's good. She was like, no, 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 no. So we're getting ready to work out. That light looks jagged as hell. So here's the fit. I have my Logic Everybody shirt on, and then these are some Fabletics shorts. I will link them down below if they still have them. And then mom has her busy doing nothing shirt. And are those Fabletics?
Yes.
Her Fabletics pants. And then I got her those shoes for Christmas. Hey, Nike shoes over here. So that's the workout fit. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna try the Swedish Fish Ghost. My mom's gonna try it too. What is this, Focus or whatever?
Is it built?
No, this is Ghost.
Kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more water in it.
It definitely tastes like a Swedish Fish. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. It's got that like gelatin taste to it. Guys, this brand, here's me hitting up Ghost. Hey, I like you guys.
For so long, I've been trying to get you out of my head. Oh yeah, but somehow I always seem to wake up in your bed. Baby, if we talk for a minute, then maybe we'd be getting somewhere. I just wanna love you a little to see where this is going. I really need to know, babe. Can we just open up? 'Cause I got to know if you feel the things I do. I might need some help if you let me go. 'Cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm sitting a little high on you. Still a little high on you. For so long I've been thinking that we're more than just friends. Oh yeah. Oh, but maybe your heart is falling for someone else. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe we should talk for a minute. Then maybe we'd be getting somewhere. I just wanna love you a little to see where this is going. I really need to know, babe. Can we just open up? 'Cause I got to know if you feel the things I do. I might need some help if you let me go. Cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm still a little high on you.
Okay, so it's after our workout and I'm about to make us our protein shakes. So for 1 scoop of this, it is 160 calories. 8 grams of carb, 26 grams of protein. They're both about the same. So yeah, I'm going to make both of these. I don't know, should I? It says to use water, but I'm pretty sure most people do it with almond milk or some type of milk. And I'm going back and forth on using milk because I don't have almond milk in my fridge. I just threw some out. I have Fairlife DHA. I always get the DHA omega-3 one because I don't eat fish and I need to get in omega-3s wherever I can, which is 120 calories per cup. So this should be a good meal. This should keep me full for a while. There's some healthy fats in here, so a good amount of carbs for me and some protein. So that's gonna be my first meal for the day. So I'm gonna make it like that in a shaker cup and we're good. Of course, I have it in my built cup. Sorry, I'm filming on my phone too, but this one is the peanut butter one and this one is the Chips Ahoy one. It's worth the hype. It's worth the hype. You guys, I just found my new favorite protein. There's little bits of cookies in there. It's good. What do you think, Mom?
Good. Wow.
They nailed that. 10 out of 10. Straight 10 out of 10. Both of them. Alright, so we liked that protein so much, we pulled up. We were like, we're not going without this. So let me grab my mask. Alright, so I am making TikToks. Well, I'm making TikToks and I'm about to use the new Infallible Fresh Wear foundation powder foundation. So I'm going to make my TikTok, but I'm also going to show the foundation on here too. So this is going to be really awkward. You guys are going to see my process. Let's try it. Okay, let's go. Yo! Whoa! Who is that? This is absolutely incredible. I literally look like I have a filter on right now. Might I add, I do not. And I haven't even blended it. This isn't like the normal shade that I normally use either. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll be right back when I'm done with my makeup. So I just got back into my clothes, my pajamas. So I have a full face of makeup on, still need to take that off. I was going to do some like editing and stuff, but I think I'm going to be tired after I get done with this. So I'm not going to. But this is the makeup look that I ended up doing. For some reason I wanted to do something with yellow and then I also wanted to do something with green, so I did both. Ghost. I did email them and unfortunately they turned me down. They said, sorry, you can try again in a month, but no, basically that's what they said. That's not exactly what they said, but that's basically what they said. Honestly, if we're being really honest, when I looked at their website, I was really reluctant to even send the email in the first place because all of the people on their website are extremely fit, and most companies like that, the odds of them wanting somebody of my size to represent their company is like probably not. However, you know, I think we're getting to a time where we need more bodies to represent different body types, because I think we might be moving towards like a more accepting time, or maybe more understanding time of different body types, rather than the fitness world just being this extreme thing. But I don't know. So I tried to pitch myself, and I tried to be like, hey, you know, I could be that person for you, but they were kind of like, well, that's not really, you know, whatever. So I'm a little hurt by that, not gonna lie. It is what it is, but I guess it's just not time. It's just not the brand. It's just not it. It's fine. So we'll get over it. I still like the brand. I still like the flavors. I think that they taste freaking delicious. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and sit here and say because I'm a little hurt by them turning me down. I don't know if the word hurt is the right word for that. I'm like salty that they turned me down, I guess you could say. I'm just a little, my ego was shot. So I have a couple things to do today that are like really time consuming. Not necessarily like a lot to do, just like time consuming stuff, right? So I have to study it like hardcore. Like I did not do a lot of studying last week, and I have to do some studying today. Yeah, so it says I have a package from Bariatric Pal website, and we're gonna go grab that real quick from outside. Get as much done as I possibly can. I'm gonna eat real quick, so I'm gonna do all that. I have to film another video, and then when she gets home, I'll like come out into my living room and stuff, and then I will work on editing my weekly vlog, because I still haven't gotten that up, and I need to, and I keep coming in and out of focus. So let me go grab my package real quick, and then we'll open that together. Never mind, I don't know what happened. It's not here yet. A little fuzzy. So yeah, it's not here yet. It says that the shipment was delivered. So I'm gonna eat breakfast, and then we're gonna study. Okay, so I'm eating lunch. I'm eating a cauliflower Philly cheesesteak bowl thingy that I made. So I have been studying, and something just made me go outside and try to start my car, and it's not starting. I don't know what's going on with it. It's like okay, so I made coffee. I'm tired of being an adult. If I have one piece of advice for anybody who's under the age of 18, don't do it. It's a trap. Okay, so we are about to
Cut.
Okay, so we're about to go to the gym, and if you guys were wondering what we got from GNC yesterday, we got Ghost products because I'm obsessed, and we got the Welch's Grape pre-workout. We tried the sour watermelon one.
Cut. What the hell?
We tried the sour watermelon.
Cut. Number 14.
Okay, we tried the sour watermelon one. So, and that one was good. We liked it, but we like grape stuff, so I think we're gonna like this one a lot. So it has this little card in here. I don't know. There it goes. We also got the Nutter Butter flavor. We just
huge Nutter Butter.
Yeah, we liked it so much. I'm telling you guys, if you guys want to try the samples of this stuff, I will link it down below so you guys can try it. It was like $3 for the samples, so yeah. Cool. So I just got a Shein haul that I actually purchased. I used my own code to see how much I got off. I think I paid like $30 or something like that, and I got like $5 off or something like that. I don't know. I used my code, so if you guys want to use my code, it's on the screen. So this is one of the dresses that I got. This is so freaking cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, so the next thing I got was this shirt, or crop top, I should say. I'm gonna be very honest. I am extremely uncomfortable. Not because the shirt is uncomfortable, but because I don't ever wear crop tops. This is something completely out of my comfort zone, which, let's see if I can make it to where you guys can see it. Like, this is not my style. If I were to ever wear something like this out of the house, to be quite honest, I probably wouldn't wear it with these pants just because I feel like it really shines with my fupa. Okay, so this was more of the style that I was going for with this. Just a little bit of tummy showing. Like, I don't want like a ton of stomach showing. Like, I don't know, it's just not my vibe. But like, I don't want my arms showing either. Like this part, my fat right here showing. So this is what I wanted. A cute little fit. I like this outfit. I like this together. I would actually wear this to the gym. So it's been like a really long time. It's actually the next day. I just tried on a whole bunch of clothes. So I just went through a bunch of my drawers and put clothes in that bin that are like I don't fit or am very close to fitting. So that's like the don't fit bin. But I went ahead and like sectioned them out. So like the top ones are like the almost fitting, and then it goes like to the bottom, which are like the as I get closer to my goal. And then this one is for progress pictures and my bed sets and stuff like that. And then this is like my other bed set that I just want to put in my drawer because now I have more space. But I also tried on a whole bunch of my clothes that my mom passed down to me, and then my new clothes that need to go be hung up, and I'm going through my closet and like rearranging stuff, and my room is just a complete wreck right now. Oh, you could see me over there. Hi. Let me just go ahead and fix that real quick. Y'all just seen all my rolls. Hi. But yeah, my room is a complete wreck right now. So I'm getting all this cleaned up tonight so that way I can sleep with some comfort knowing that my room isn't a mess. You know what I mean? Alright, so it's the end of Thursday and I didn't take my camera anywhere or film anything today, but I do want to talk about what happened today. So me and my dad went to GNC because I wanted to get the Ships Ahoy ghost products because I'm obsessed. I will not stop talking about them on my TikTok and my Instagram because, like I said, I'm obsessed. Well, this pissed me off so bad. I have been mad for literally the entire day. So I gotta give you guys a little backstory. I went to this GNC, right? I went to this GNC probably like in 2019. It was when Alani Nu was first in GNC. I was looking for the Alani Nu products in GNC, and the manager or the lady that was working there, I think it was the manager, she had said, oh, I don't know anything about those products, like they're not really good for you. Like, she was trying to get me to buy some other products, and my dad was there as well. So she kept going on and she sounded like she knew what she was talking about, right? She was an older lady and she sounded like she had some type of knowledge on this stuff, right? So she kept going on about how digestive enzymes and all this kind of stuff, and you need this and you need that, and how Alani Nu probably isn't good for you because it's a newer company and all this stuff. She kept trying to not sell Alani Nu to me, and that it's a company marketed towards women and all this stuff. Regardless of what it was, I was there for Alani Nu. At the time, you know, I was discouraged from buying the product, not wanting to buy whatever product that she was trying to sell me at the time. I was discouraged from buying any product, period. Well, she was really pushing to my dad to get him to buy some GNC product to like help him to stop going to the bathroom so often. And flash forward a little bit, I think it was like elderberry or something like that, but flash forward a little bit, my dad had been taking it for a little bit over 3 weeks, and he had a doctor's appointment, and his kidney functions were like shot. Like, it almost put him into kidney failure in 3 weeks. And his doctor, which I was at the doctor's appointment when this happened, his doctor was like, what did you do different? What's going on? And he was like, I started taking this new thing that this lady at GNC told me to do. And he was like, well, why would you do that? Is she a doctor? Do you know, does she have any credentials or anything? And he was like, well, no. It was like some, I don't even remember the name of it, but it was like some elderberry thing that she would not stop recommending. So this is the actual product that almost put my dad into kidney failure. It was this, and it was something else. I don't remember what the other thing was. It was a combination of the two things that the lady recommended. I don't want to sit there and say that this product alone was the thing that did it, but it was this lady's recommendations. She doesn't have any type of degree. She doesn't have anything like that to be giving this type of recommendations to people that she doesn't know anything about. She didn't ask his medicines. My dad is on all types of blood thinners and stuff like that. He's on Coumadin. He's on all kinds of things that you can't just be recommending this type of stuff for. And this is the original box that we had bought in 2019. And now that I'm reading what this actually is, like I'm sitting here reading this, she kept saying, oh, this is going to make you feel 20 years younger. You read the side of the box and what this is. Okay. It almost put my dad into kidney failure. Because he was on other medications, by the way. It wasn't just like this elderberry thing. It was because the medications he was on that she didn't know about, because she was just saying, oh, it's gonna revive you, it's gonna make you feel 20 years younger and all this stuff. She was just saying like, oh, this worked for me, blah, yada yada yada. So that happened in like 2019, right? I haven't gone back to this GNC since then. I really wanted to go get some ghost products, some more ghost products, because I'm obsessed and I absolutely love them. And we have the Nutter Butter protein, so I was like, you know what, I want the Chips Ahoy one, because I need some variety in my life. I'm not going to be able to drink the Nutter Butter every single day and get annoyed by it, so I'm going to switch it up, you know. Maybe one day I'll drink the Nutter Butter, other day I'll drink Chips Ahoy, you know, stuff like that. So we walked into GNC and I went ahead and went to the ghost products, and I seen the lady come out from the office, and you know, I was a little surprised that she was still there, I'm not even gonna lie, but I didn't say anything. And some other guys walked in as well, and obviously they were more in shape than I was. Now, she immediately started talking to them. She was like asking them how did they like the product that she suggested for them. And I was like, oh, okay. So I kind of like went away, and I was wearing my Built mask, by the way. I wore that mask specifically because I was afraid that she was going to be there. And I wanted to kind of like make it almost like intimidate whoever was working there into being like, oh, okay, so this person really likes a brand, or maybe even represents a brand. Because when somebody is wearing merch like that, you definitely don't want to trash talk other brands, right? You want to keep your mouth closed. you don't want to do stuff like that. That is common courtesy, it's common sense. Built Bar, like, is brand new to the floor. You can now find like the older flavors of Built Bar at GNC as well. So I was telling my dad about that, and I was saying out loud, like, yeah, I love being sponsored by these companies and stuff like that, trying to get her to hear that kind of stuff. So we walked up to the counter, and I don't even know what started this conversation because I was just trying to pay and get out. She asked, do you like these products? And I said yes. And she's like, well, these are not the products that I would recommend for you. She started going in on BCAAs and trying to use huge words on me, like liver enzymes and digestive enzymes and stuff like that, thinking I didn't know what they meant. And she started trying to recommend a different product to me, and then trying to come back in on other GNCs are going to recommend products to me because they're trying to make commission sales, thinking that I don't understand commission sales, as I'm not in commission sales or something. So she's saying all this stuff, and it was pissing me off because, one, a lot of the stuff she was saying was wrong. Two, a lot of the stuff she was saying to me was inaccurate for a bariatric patient. Three, the guys that were standing there had to listen to this as well. So it was so embarrassing because she made it seem like I didn't know what I was talking about. I couldn't get a word in, and I really didn't want to. You know, she was talking about caffeine and all this kind of stuff, and I was just kind of like, lady, just let me get my products and get out. It almost got to the point where I should have, but I didn't, walked out. I should have just said, you know what, I don't want the products. It was just like, what the hell? I've never had somebody do something like that to me, to that extent, to where it pissed me off so bad to have somebody think that they know what they're talking about and they don't. It makes me want to go back in there and be like, what credentials do you have? Do you know what you almost did? Like, genuinely. And I think that's what's pissing me off most, is the fact that, you know, my dad's doctor was like, what the fuck? And I'm sorry, I'm cussing a lot right there, but like, it's just, it made me very upset. It almost like, I almost want to be a Karen for a quick second, because GNC's name is on that. So that's a franchise as well. It's not just, it's not corporate. So like, I'm heated about it, and I've been heated about it all day. My dad has heard about it, my sister's heard about it, my mom's heard about it. I'm in school to try to stop things like this. And what makes me even madder is she didn't give this same speech to the skinny guys behind me. Meanwhile, she gave this whole speech about digestive enzymes and, you know, the healthy stuff. Meanwhile, she was overweight as well. And I'm over here like, lady, like, you know, I'm not one to call people out on stuff like that, but it's been how many years now? I seen you the last time. Don't sit here and try to tell me about all this kind of stuff when you almost put my dad into kidney failure, because you don't have his medical records and you don't have mine. I'm pissed. Can you tell I'm pissed? Like, this is another one of those passionately pissed off things. People think that they know so much about everything, and they don't. And she probably got on Google and started looking up stuff. Meanwhile, I have the freaking books. Meanwhile, I'm the one going to school for this stuff. And I couldn't even say anything because I was so astounded by it. Like, when I get so choked up that I'm astounded by it, like, that's how you know I'm pissed. And I wish I could go back and just say, you know what, forget it. Because now she probably made commissions off that sale. You know what I mean? I should have just went to a different GNC. Let somebody else make the commissions off that. Or just ordered the products online. But I wanted my products, you know? So that's what happened for today. So I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go take a bath, relax, and just calm down, because I have been mad all day. I worked out today and I'm still angry. I think what's making me the most upset is just knowing that there is somebody giving out this terrible advice that's working in a fitness store. Like, she tried to say, like, another thing two things she tried to say. She said, oh, this is the worst protein that we have. It tastes terrible. Ma'am, I've tried at least 40% of the proteins at GNC. No, it's not. And I am very picky about protein. 2, she tried to say that the pre-workout is something that you have to cycle. If you know anything about pre-workout, you have to cycle pre-workout, period. You can't stay on pre-workout consistently and think that your liver is going to be okay. So if that's something that you don't know, by the way, you do have to cycle pre-workout. Like, you cannot stay on it consistently. You do need to cycle on and off of it. So I actually don't suggest taking pre-workout every single time you work out. Honestly, I would only take it like 3 times a week. It'll help your sleep schedule. It'll help your liver functions. Think of it as an energy drink, honestly. You wouldn't want to drink an energy drink every single day, right? It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your liver. It's not good for your kidney functions. Take that with a grain of salt, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, do people just, okay, I'm gonna go take a bath. I just want to explain here real quick why the pre-workout thing pissed me off. She was trying to sell me some other product while she was trashing Ghost. She was saying that the CEO of the Ghost was just some dude that doesn't know how to work out, that doesn't do anything, that didn't earn his physique, that didn't anything like that, just called up these random companies and was like, hey, I just want to make this protein that tastes good and blah blah blah. And that's how he got his company. Regardless of how he got his company or his physique, he got his physique. I don't care about any of that. All I know is the protein powder tastes good. It's got 25 grams of protein, low carbs, and I like the ingredients in it. Point blank, period. I didn't ask for her opinion. I didn't ask for anything on that. Anyways, the pre-workout situation, the thing that pissed me off there was because she told me, this pre-workout is so terrible for you. Here's what I suggest. And then she was like, the reason why is because you have to cycle 6 weeks off of this one. And she left it at that. She forgot to say you also have to cycle on the other one. On every single pre-workout, whether they tell you or not, you have to cycle off of pre-workout after 6 weeks. Even if they tell you you don't have to cycle, you have to cycle off of it. It is bad for your liver. It is bad for it's bad for your body. It's an energy drink, whether it is stimulus free or not. Okay? I'm just saying, it's an energy drink. Like, even just editing this and watching this over again, it's re-pissed me off and it's ignited me, because I am in school for this stuff, and just knowing that there is somebody out there giving out this information, knowing that there is somebody that could potentially hurt people with their information that they got off Google with no training, nothing, not even a personal training degree, is crazy. Even though there's people like me who are going through personal training school to get their certificate, who are going to be going to school for registered dietitian school, but meanwhile people will go to a store called General Nutrition Center and get screwed, basically, because they listen to this lady. I'm pissed. This pretty much ruined my vibe for the entire week. I didn't want to film anything after this. I was so pissed. But I don't want to just leave it off at there. I want you guys to know that everything I'm doing for you guys. Like, I am going through this stuff. I am going through these programs to make sure that I can give you guys valid information, to make sure that I can give you guys the best information possible. I said when I signed up for personal training school, I don't care to do one-on-one training. Like, that's cool if we do one-on-one training. I would love to train you guys, but my overall goal is to make programs for you guys that are not solely focused on, you know, 120-pound people. Yes, I want to help 120-pound people, but I also want to help the 400-pound people, the 300-pound people, the 200-pound people, the 100-pound people. I want to help all of you guys. There is no one person that I don't want to help. I just want to leave that there. I want to let you guys know that you are absolutely amazing no matter how your week has been. I promise you guys the next week is going to be so much better. We got this. Let's take a breath. It's a new week after this one. And yeah, so I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we post new videos every single week. And I will be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day.